So the Novice program has been going for probably 8 years now, and it's a skills-based program, but it's more than just the skills. It's everything that you need to get involved in the road cycling community. So you have lots of social interactions. You get to know a lot of the other club members. We also have things in addition to the skills, which are like the mechanics course, discussions about how racing works and what racing is out there, a nutrition session, everything you need to make sure that you are ready to race a bike after 8 weeks of the program. We started the program in 2006, and some of the riders that came out of that first program are our current club captain, Ben Long, Sue Powell, Paralympic gold medalist, Mitchell Lovelock-Fay, who's riding the National Road Series for Avanti. Also Michael Milton, I think, came through that program, who's represented Australia at the Paralympics. I think over the years we've brought about 400 people through our skills programs.
So we teach people basic skills about riding in a bunch, how to cope with riding in close proximity to someone. That's often the intimidating thing that stops people from getting onto a bike and riding in a bunch. So we teach people how to ride in a bunch, how to get up close, how to race in a bunch, simple skills about racing to ensure that people are safe, and people build confidence, and we have people end up riding at a very high level.
The thing we like about it, actually surprisingly, is the fun of just seeing people learning how to ride who start off really nervous, and within a week or two you can see the confidence really increase, the skills increase, everybody starts to have fun, and the bunch just starts to operate like a bunch. You know, a lot of people are really tentative when they start, and you can see they're thinking, oh, I don't know if this is ready for me, I'll give it a go. And then within a week or two, most people you can see are really quite excited by it, and they can see themselves sticking at it and becoming part of the club. And yeah, something starts to happen. It's good.
What do you reckon is the best thing that the novices get out of the program?
Confidence.
Yeah, exactly, confidence. That's the word that sprang to mind for me as well.
And I hope a bit of passion for the sport.
You really notice the camaraderie build up quite quickly. We always make sure that we try to get everybody to go to coffee after each session, and then that's where you find out a lot of how people are feeling and what they're getting out of it. And yeah, you can really notice that the first week starts out as all individuals, but then by week 3 or so, it actually really feels like a team, really.
I found out about the program, my partner saw it online. So I did the program last year, my partner saw it online, and pretty much just told me I needed to actually do some exercise. So I hadn't really ridden a bike for about 4 years and just rocked up to the Novice program. I was obviously the most unfit person there.
What have you found the best part of the Novice program?
Meeting people.
Yeah?
Motivation to ride and meeting people.
Too. I think it pushes you out of your comfort zone. I'm always out of my comfort zone. But it does push you, to do things that you wouldn't normally do on your own, or just riding, around in general, I suppose.
Yeah, for me, definitely the social aspect. So finding people that are sort of at your fitness level, and then being able to ride socially with them, I think that's the best bit. And coffees. I mean, I might not excel at hills, but I can drink coffees and I can hang around and bullshit at most cafes.
I think it's also learning how to ride in a group with other people.
Riding safely.
There are all these little rules that you sort of don't know about until somebody points them out. So.
Or the mysterious hand sign. Makes sense now.
Even I find I commute to work as well, and I feel safer doing that than I used to. I feel like I've got more control over the bike. And,
I think the mentors have been really good as well. I really appreciate the mentors. And they often, they look after you during it when say, your coach isn't there with another group. They're definitely been really good and supportive, I think. And especially after, our mentors come for coffee after and we chat and all that sort of stuff. So,
I mean, I guess it's the same when you join any club to begin with. You do feel a bit like an outsider, and you're not quite as skilled as everyone else. So I think they really help to I guess, assimilate you, for want of a better word, into the club.
The Norman is the Vikings regular Friday morning bunch ride, and it's been running as long as the first novice program, so since 2006, and that runs Friday from ANU at 6 AM, and we run fast bunches all the way down to what we call the lifestyle bunch, and it caters for everyone. And the only thing we ask is that you have a Cycling Australia licence so that you're covered by insurance, and everyone's welcome to come along.
I really like it. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, the Norman's great. I think the Norman's definitely a highlight for me because I prefer being in a big bunch and social and talking rather than me breathing heavily in the back.
When I did novice Normans, I found the best thing was nobody would get left behind. So I was one of the weaker riders when I started, yet it would just mean that there was a helper riding along with me. So I could still do the ride, I wouldn't necessarily be with the bunch, but for the first few weeks I could still actually do it and get shown the ropes and pick up new skills.
Well, one of the things about the novice program that I think is really good is that currently nearly the entire club is run by people that have done the novice program. So it's been going now since 2006, as Simon said, and all of the people that have come through that program have contributed in one way or another to how the club operates, and currently it's running, the club is running because of people that have gone through the novice program.
The main thing I like about Vikings is it's a supportive environment, and you just meet a wide range of people and they become really good friends because they see you pushing yourself really hard, and they become really good friends even though they're not normally the sort of people you probably hang out with or come into contact with in Canberra, so I think that's nice.